Thank you, Julie. This guy loves Christmas. Thank you for all of your orders. Stay in the ordering process for yours. An amazing opportunity, great value, one of the biggest buys of the night. Okay, Amy Morrison was messaging me, she was emailing me, she was chatting to me. She loves our today's special. One of the last looks is coming up, and also more surprises. Merry Christmas after this.
That's right. I was so excited to be presenting this evening because I use these, I have them. Not this exact model. I was actually at a designer store where I bought them of home decor, and they were about $60 a piece. Today you get 2 for under 30. You get functionality, you get beautiful lights, and you can even submerge these in water. I hope you're
Amy's got a few problems with your microphone. Amy Morrison's gonna get that fixed. And while she does, I'm gonna quickly let everybody know that our today's special, very popular. Our Winter Lane Glitter Twigs 2-pack, retail value of $60, our price under $30, exclusive to us here. And as Amy's been talking about, you can find these out there, but they're expensive. This is a wonderful way to accent, to add something that designers love. It's about lighting your home with beautiful LEDs, 120 in total, that gives you that ambiance. And it's not just for the holidays, but it's also all year round. $29.95, there's great color choices. Our home and Christmas BFF, Alexandra Baker, is standing by. Alexandra, a huge hit today. We always like to be ahead of the curve, and clearly these are resonating with everybody. It's a wonderful way to decorate the home.
Oh, thank you so much. Speaking of home, welcome to my home. Adam, thank you for being here. And yes, this has been so well received today, because I think you really recognize all of the benefits and how this is really going to help you, my favorite motto, be chic, simple, and reimagined. I want that for you, and I want that for your home. And these are truly reimagined, because I want you to know that the twigs and the branches, they've been very popular in the design world for several years, but they were not perfected like this. I can remember years ago, Adam, I don't know if you ever saw these, the twigs with the battery pack. And, you know, they had the light, but there was just something that was just a little bit off. That was the old way. And then they tried to make them a little bit better. They did the glitter twigs, but they didn't have the lights on them. And these are very messy. The glitter is coming off. And then finally, when they would merge the two together, you would have to choose a color. You would have to choose either the white, or you would have to choose the multicolor, but you could never get it together. Well, because of technology, and technology is the word of the day, is in addition to dazzling and awesome, it's the technology, Adam, that has made these so much better. It is, oh, Amy's back. Excellent. I'm sorry. I don't have a monitor. I don't see anything.
That's okay.
I just hear you.
My battery just went dead all of a sudden. I'm like, my bad.
I totally understand.
Too much? No, you're so, you're
not at all.
right. No, Alexandra, you're like me. I have shopped and I've purchased these, and I have spent a fortune with the little wire hanging down, and you've got to click it off and on, and you've got to take it apart. They're very flimsy. These are so well made. And I'll tell you, anybody who's into home decor or doing it yourself or creating ambiance, and every home decor expert will tell you, just like Alexandra's telling us, that lighting is everything. These are probably the most expensive lights I have ever seen that you can move around, from your trees to moving around to home decor, centerpieces, whatever the case may be. You want to completely change the look, you add these. So we sold out of the blue. We've got the gold remaining. We also have the red. Remember, it's a set of 2. I just want to take these apart so you can see. They're very substantial. We'll show you these inside of the tree. You can have the lights down here. There's a button that you press right here, and you can go from beautiful soft white. Maybe I want to change it now to maybe a little twinkle. See how they kind of come off and on a little bit there? Then you can move this if you want to the beautiful multicolored. So you've got warm, white on steady, warm white, steady timer, steady fade. You've got multicolor on, steady fade. You've got all these different options here. It's not like this is $30 and this is $30. You've got one more chance while quantities last. You get 2. And you can even submerge these into water. So if you want to put these with a beautiful real arrangement of flowers or whatever the case may be, you can do all of that. This is the only lighting I have ever seen that you can submerge into water. So choose this in the gold. We also have this for you in the beautiful, whoops, red. I got a little attached here, sorry. There we go, in the red. Or don't forget the 2 in the silver, and then the white. Oh my gosh, for a white Christmas, these are absolutely beautiful. Try today for less than $10. I just want to point out we've got our extended holiday return policy, so you have until the end of January 2021 to return them. I have never seen lights done like this before. I spent a fortune for mine. I put them in my tree. I put them in my big lanterns that I have. I put them in big floral arrangements when you first walk in. I'm telling you, these will knock your socks off. Don't look at $30 and say, oh my gosh, what am I really getting? You're getting a light transformation for anything that you want to put these in, wherever you want to place them. And like I was saying, Alexandra, you know, being in home decor, the biggest home designers, they all talk about lighting and how you create a mood with lighting. This transforms anything from an ordinary to extraordinary, but you've got one more chance to pick them up. So we're going to be putting out last call on that beautiful gold if you want to pick that up. So for under $10, I can't think of a better way to transform any living area.
That's right. So everything that you said is absolutely correct, but the technology where you're not having, it's a dual color. So there are 2 colors in each bulb. That's why. And then also you put in the batteries and it is watertight so that you can completely seal it. And this is going to allow you to submerge it in the water. And that is how these work. So this is the silver. I'm going to put this down for just a moment. And then you also have the white. Now you can still, look what I did here. I did this beautiful coastal look, and you can use the white and the silver if the blue is completely gone. That would look stunning, okay? So just because a color is out, don't let that stop you on what you can do. Here, I have it in the red with the multi on. I have a set of 2 in a mercury glass vase. When I pick this up right here, you can see that I have the button. I just push the button and it goes through all of the different functions. Boop, and there is the white. Same thing here, go through the different functions, get back to the white. I can add the string lights if I want to. I tuck that back in, and then as this is some remnant decor, ribbons, an extra ornament that I pulled together to make this really big, large, and dramatic. They stand 39 inches tall. These are very tall, but the width and the length is really up to you as to how much you want to open them up. You can curl them. You can turn them a little bit like this. Really something dramatic that you can do very easily. Now, they look amazing just in a cylinder, mercury glass cylinder, just like that. But let me show you in the silver. The white and the silver are must-haves. I mean, the colors are great, but the white and the silver really are must-haves. And this is my tree, and I want to show you we have 2 of the gold. Did you say that we still had gold, or they're gone?
Right, we still have a little bit of the gold remaining, so that is by far the most popular.
Okay, so we have 2 gold at the top of the tree, and this tree has a lot of light, but you can still see what a beautiful crown this has created on the top. This is a look with or without the tree topper that you can do in your home if you have a set of 2, in the white, in the silver, in the gold, in the red, whatever you want to do. And then here I have the silver in my hand, and I can very easily just kind of slide this in through the branches, and you just kind of find like a little opening where it's going to slide down into, and then you just open this up, open up those sprays. I also like doing this with the white, because the white, I'm going to grab the white. It's a little bit flocked. It's not as glittery. It doesn't have the glitter that the other branches have, and because it's flocked, that looks really fantastic in the tree. If you want to do, look at that. If you want to do that type of a look. So really, it's up to you how you would like to use these.
You're right.
And they're simple to do. Look at the white and the silver together.
You have so many options here, Alexandra. That's what we love about this. Think about this on your mantle. You could do this. It almost looks like snow, right? In the silver here, you could do 2 of these on either side of your mantle. The lighting on this is gorgeous. Don't forget, they just take 3 AA batteries. You've got a lot of option here. So again, this is just in the vase. Doesn't it look like snow in the way that it kind of hits this, and it's just kind of glistening, right? Doesn't it look like the light's catching like the crystal of the snowflakes? That's how beautiful these are. And like I said earlier, in home, you're not finding these anywhere. And think about when the holidays come and you bring out all the holiday decorations and you're looking for something like this. These, like I said, I paid $60 for one, or $30 for, no, $60 for one. So think about it, today you get 2 for $30. 2 for $30. And mine had a big old plug hanging off the end of it, and the batteries and all this and that. They didn't even have this many lights. I didn't have any functions. Mine was just off, on, or timer. That was it. I didn't have the multi-light function on it. So you've got a lot of different functions with this. Yes, you can submerge these even into water. That's the beauty of this. And I love what you were saying. Think about your trees. If you've got maybe some space in your tree and you're like, wait a minute, there's a bald spot over here. I want to go ahead. I like to flip mine up a little bit more like that. So see how it takes up a lot of space in the tree? So when you flip them in, you don't have to have them necessarily out, but I like to put mine way down in. You see how that kind of created like that fanned look, and you place them throughout the tree? There's just so many different uses for them. You've got one more chance to pick them up. That's it. So again, they're 2 separate. You've got the gold, the silver, and the white. The white you can use year round. Maybe you want to place these, like I said, in a beautiful vase, or you want to put them on a mantle, whatever the case may be. Think about putting them out for holiday, even Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. You can put them horizontal, not just vertical. It's less than $10. We've got about 8 minutes left in this presentation. And Alexandra, you know, these are exclusive. I've never seen lights like this ever. And it changes the entire look of the room.
It completely changes the room. If you can see my dining room table, I'm back in my dining room. And what I have done here is I have put one silver twig, really like a branch, inside this apothecary jar with some hydrangeas and some winter greens. And I have it on the slow fade. So it's just very slowly, they're just so luminous and lush, and slowly going in and out, fading in and out. And then next to it, I have a much larger apothecary jar with more flowers, more greenery. I have both of the twigs, both of the branches. So all of them are here. I have the white lights set on steady. Now, I want you to see, I'm going to tip this. My sweet hubby's going to come in and show you. See, I've got the water in here.
Yes.
So you absolutely can submerge them, all right? And I have it on this kind of crystally Lazy Susan. And underneath the Lazy Susan is where I was able to tuck. Do you see where I have the white?
Yes.
Can you imagine if I have the white going this way, the white going this way, and then all of this? And if you have a chandelier, as I have here in my dining room, I can just tip or twist or whatever I want to do the ends so that I have enough clearance for the chandelier, and I don't have to worry about the sprays going up, because these are so malleable. You can curl them, you can twist them, you can open them up, you can work the flowers through them. I can take that same white, okay? Remember, look, they're flocked. See how they're flocked and velvety like? I have this vase. I happen to love this vase, and I put the 3 flowers inside.
Yes.
You see how this corner gets a little bit dark in the evening?
Right.
What I like to do, if I add one, wow, it's like va-va-boom. It's beautiful. But if I want to go for big drama, big party, having lots of people, or I just want to do something very dramatic for Christmas, I can put in 2.
Look at that.
I mean, I may just leave it like this. And I mean, take my time and really adjust all of these to get it just perfect. Weave the leaves through to get it just perfect. And then last but not least, Amy, on top of my china cabinet, I put 2 kind of crisscrossed, you know, like this. Last year, I had the little twigs that just had the little crystals on them. But this year, adding the 2 with the lights, and this is already a crystal and leather cabinet. It's not exactly like it needed something, but I love to decorate all the way up and then all the way down and in between. And look at the autumnal piece.
Look at that.
Isn't this great?
That's the beauty of it. You're not just stuck with, okay, I can just use this at Christmas, or I can just use this in one area. Think about all the decor that you buy for the holidays, and it's just in one area. The beauty of this, and I'll just share with you over here, the white, you're absolutely right. The white is flocked. It's beautiful. You can use this maybe for some seashells. I've got some huge vases that I fill with seashells. Every time my son and I go to the beach, we write a date on it. And so it's always like a memory that we'll have of that day. But look at these, just in some beautiful white vases. You can curl these. These are flocked. Now, these don't have the glitter. You can do whatever you want to these. They're beautiful. You can still go ahead and change. Okay, from white, I want to do the soft white. I want to go ahead and do it where it softly dims and comes back on. Oh, I want multicolor just by pressing a button. That's the beauty of these, and you're only finding them here at HSN. It's $29 for both. Both. So that's the white flocked. And then here's the beautiful red, like I shared with you earlier, putting these in the Christmas tree. Or you want to lay these flat down like this if you want to. And then you can put a wreath right in the center of it to create length in your dining room table if you want to. Maybe you want to put these on your mantle. Lots of different things you can do. Here it is for you in the silver. I mean, think about this. Having this maybe at your entranceway when you first walk in, if you've got a table there, it's adding light. It's lighting up that room. It's creating that ambiance. And again, it's only here at HSN with our extended holiday return policy. So that's the silver. Don't forget about the gold. Mix the silver with the gold. And I just want to share with everybody back here on the tree. Like I said, you can have them sitting out like this if you want to. If you've got kind of like a bald spot, you can kind of put them out like that. Or if you want to, you can kind of put them in like this. So they're sitting more upward. It's up to you. But you've got a lot of different opportunities. Or you can put them in straight flat like this. But I love the different options that you have in the ways that you want to decorate. So whether it's the Christmas tree, whether it's on the mantle, maybe you've got a beautiful arrangement that you want to add a little bit of color to. Maybe you want to add them going horizontal. There's just so many different ways that you can decorate. And what Alexandra showed us, maybe you've got that one tall vase and it's got some beautiful faux flowers in it. How do I spice it up right now? This is exactly the way to do that with over 31,000 of these ordered. You've got one more chance to pick these up. We did sell out of the blue. We still have the white flocked, the silver. We have it for you in the gold as well as in the red. And yes, this is water. Yes, these are lights, whether it's multi or white, and I'm sticking this in the water. So that's the beauty of this. Even if you want to put this in decor, maybe outside that you've got right now, you've got a beautiful vase out there, you're doing some entertaining, lots of different things that you can do with it. Like I said, I'm picking up the silver and gold just so I can go ahead and decorate an area of my tree. I've got the home entranceway, and I've got the last year model where you've got that big old thing hanging down, holding the batteries, and they're not this full. These are really full.
These are incredibly full. Amy, one of the things I want to say, when you're submersing them in water, never more than 6 inches. And to be safe, I like to say 5 inches. I only want those first 5 or 6 inches of water where you actually submerge them, and it's going to be watertight, and you don't have to worry about anything because it's got the little seal on the end. These are just some summer flowers that I still, wanted to do something a little bit more dramatic, and it just really lights up everything. And look at how fresh this looks with the moss balls, the green moss balls, and I've covered this in the white LED lights. So this is a look that could be right now in your kitchen. Somebody walks in and says, oh my God, did you hire a designer? These are the things. I mean, this is, something that you can do so effortlessly, easily, and elevate the look in your home.
Oh, we love it. We're glad that everybody's ordering it. Don't forget, we've got our extended return. So if you want to pick it up, we've got 30 seconds remaining. Try it for under $10. When you get them home, there's going to be so many different things that you're going to want to do with these lights. You'll wish you had more than one. And that's why a lot of you are ordering maybe 2 or 3 of these at a time. Remember, they're individual. So again, it's actually 2 of these. It's not like 29 and 29. You get both of them for $29.95. It is a steal, and it's so easy for you to go ahead and decorate with them, and it's only here at HSN. Thank you so much, Alexandra Baker. We appreciate you. I know you're back with Shannon for your final look. Tonight, that's it. One more presentation.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much, my friend. Have a great day. All right, bye-bye. I know we've got more coming up. In fact, some brand new you have not seen yet. Wait till you see what's gonna light up your walls. Maybe even your bedroom. So much more coming up right after this.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Well, Merry Christmas, one and all. Welcome to Amy and I's Christmas Spectacular. We have 2 items that we're going to do kind of fast and furious, like 5 minutes here and then 5. You're going to love these next 2 items, though. I want to start with this one because this has had a huge pre-sale today, that's for sure. We've always enjoyed our canvases, the illuminated canvases with next generation LED lights in them. They add such a wonderful warm touch to Christmas. This is a 2-pack, and I'll go through the options real fast. Down here, let's start with this one. This is, I believe, what we're calling our Evergreen Angel. This is our Evergreen Angel. Next to Evergreen Angel, over here, we have our fabulous Merry Christmas, and this has the wonderful vintage truck. If you bought the David's Cookies Today special yesterday, that will look familiar as well. Behind it, we have Winter's Eve. This is Winter's Eve, again a 2-pack. And then we have our Feather Flurry over here, which I love. Again, you get both of them. There's a 4x6 and a 5x7. Before we go any further, I did want you to know we have some 8x10s available. Now, we won't be spending a lot of time here because they are very limited, but there are 3 8x10s available, starting with this one. This one's called Winter Magic. I know that because it says it on there. That was the easy one. I'll get progressively harder as we go to the front one. This is called Evergreen Christmas with the angels on there. And then at the back, this one is called Robin's Village. Okay, let's jump in, because when I said there's only 5 minutes, there's actually only 4 minutes now. Our special guest, one of our Christmas experts, lovely Leslie Bracken is here. Leslie, it is a joy to see you. How are you?
Likewise, I'm well, and yourself?
I'm happy, obviously, on a Christmas day like this. We just love coming
Merry
to
summer
work.
Christmas.
And Leslie, these feel like an HSN Christmas. These have always been a big seller for us.
Have always been a big seller, and they've been doing really well since they launched at midnight, and that's because you guys love these great canvases. You know that we're working with artists to bring you really licensed art, signed art pieces that are beautiful on their own. And then we have hand-placed lights in each of one of these canvases. The sets of 2, you're getting a 5x7 and a 4x6 in each set. Each canvas has over 30 hand-placed lights in it. What's so special is that these are really saturated with light when they come on, and that you can see that they have life as well. The sparkling, shimmering stars in the sky night. I love right now you're on Winter's Eve. This is by Abraham Hunter. What I like, when you do come back to me, not now, but when you do come back to me, you'll see that I have some of my 5x7s off and my 4x7s on. Here you go, because look at how lit this 5x7 looks. The lights aren't on. Abraham Hunter really uses light in his paint and illumination. You're going to get that from there. Then down here, this is Susan Wingett. You talked about this one. This is the Merry Christmas set. And what I love about this is it's that kind of hometown chic. It's a little shabby chic, a little farmhouse chic. It's got that shiplap. It's really vintage and whimsical. And then again, you're getting this great scenery with that lively lights that are shifting on and off. By the way, to make these lights come on, you need 3 AA batteries in each canvas, and they are on a timer. So when you turn them on, they will come on at the same time every day, and they will stay on for 8 hours and then automatically turn off for 16 hours. It's a very small package that packs a lot of decorative punch. Over here, the Evergreen Angel, too, is just gorgeous for those ladies. We know you love your angels.
Well, Leslie, we are at this stage, I think, 2 minutes away. 2 of the options are now close to sell out with just a couple hundred remaining. I do want to show you as you look at this. Guys, look, never has it been easier to display these canvases. These are pictures that you can decorate throughout the house. This might be on your nightstand or on the mantle. This and these can go anywhere. And I appreciate that because it's a set, you have this cohesive story. So you're helping to tell this festive story throughout the house, but in a way that we never really see. Again, this is a picture that literally comes to life and tells that story through the colors, through the design, and through the illumination. Look at that Christmas tree, Leslie.
I love that you say story too, because in the sets, they are very much coordinated, and the 8x10s coordinate back with the sets. So the Christmas Magic goes with the Merry Christmas. And I'd love to, I know we don't have a lot of time, we're going to be coming over on here, but these 8x10s have even a little more special punch to them. The Evergreen Angel goes, or the Evergreen Angels go with the Evergreen Christmas, and then the Robin's Village goes with the Feather Flurry. These are McNeil Studios. I love that we have something for our bird lovers. I love that we have something for our angel fans. I love that we have something for this, for the shabby chic, hometown chic. And I love that we have this really classic, lovely Winter's Eve night sky as well.
And if you just get one last look at the 4 options that we have, there's something for everybody, and at $21.95. I mean, I can't stress that enough. It's $21.95 for a 2-piece collection. So you're getting both of them for $21.95. They are, as you can see, substantial and so well designed and well made. By the way, the batteries are gonna last seemingly forever because the LEDs sip the power. Again, those 4 choices are available. If you're on the phone ordering the beautiful angels that you're seeing there, which are the Evergreen Angel, very popular, so definitely place your order for that. I want to show you the larger ones. So same concept, okay? These can go anywhere in the house, in any room in the house, but this time we're going 8x10. So this one is your winter magic. Look at the beauty of the colors. It's soft, it's happy, it's festive, right? It's just,
Adam,
homey.
watch the tree. Watch the tree. It changes colors. That is what is so special. Do you see it?
I see
it.
The
tree changes colors. And then also in the Robin's Village, the tree, the wreath and the tree in Robin's Village do the exact same thing. They change colors. So you are getting a larger canvas for the same price as you're getting the 2 smaller canvases. You are getting approximately 30 lights, but you're getting these really special large punches. Watch if we can sit on that for a little bit and you can see how the trees and the wreaths are changing colors. Talk about magical. These are gonna go anywhere. They've got the easel back. There's no cords to make this magic come to life. And they take up very little space. You can really brighten up and beautify any single corner of your space.
Leslie, thank you so much. A pleasure as always. Sending all of our love to you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Adam.
Thank you, Leslie. Well, folks, coming up next, an item that I was a little upset about. I'll tell you that story in a second. However, Amy Morrison, your birthday surprise rocked the house. I'm excited there's even a few hundred left.
I am too. I'm glad everybody's loving them as much as I am. You're receiving a set of 3. These are beautiful. We don't have the little bags out here, but they come with little bags, tissue paper, hang tag, everything. Now, we sold, what, 3,000 of these? There's a couple hundred left. That's all we have from Mr. Christmas, a name that you know and trust, a family-owned company. You're receiving 3 porcelain of the beautiful snow-tipped nostalgic trees that we all remember, right, growing up with. They actually are, you have a turn on right here. There's an on, off, or a timer where they stay on for 4 hours, and then they go off for 20 hours. So here it is for you in the green, and you can see these are all finished by hand. Look at the beautiful lights, all those lights that go on this. You can hang these if you want to, or you can trim that off. So you receive a set of 3. So 3 of the beautiful green. Okay, pink, forget it, pink just sold out. Wow, we also sold out of the silver. So here's what we have remaining for everybody. And final couple hundred, that's it. Oh, and they're very durable. I just dropped this one by mistake. Got a little excited there. Sorry. So here it is in the white, or we have it for you in the green. And I'll put them side by side. So if you're making your decision, these will be gone. You're not gonna see these again. This is your final chance to pick them up. So that way you can see. Look at that beautiful sparkle. Look at the light that comes off of these. And like I said, you also get the hang tag, you get the little bag that says Mr. Christmas on it, and the tissue paper. So this is ready to go. And again, there's something that reminds us of our mothers, our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers. Don't forget, Mr. Christmas has been around since 1932. So it really is a family-owned company that we've trusted for many years. These are all porcelain. They take 2 AA batteries that go right here in the bottom. You could write Christmas 2020 on these, write your name, and so much more. So last call goes out, you just choose 3. You get 3 for $24.95 of the white, or 3 $24.95 of the green. It's your choice. Final quantity of these remain. Don't forget 4 interest-free credit card payments. So just wanted to let you know your last look at our birthday surprise.
We love it, white or green. And don't forget, you do get those bags to go along with it, the beautiful Mr. Christmas bags. Well, Amy and I want to show you something special. And it's a little bit of a kind of a sore point for both of us because this was briefly shown earlier, and are you kidding me? They sold over 50% of the entire quantity. So our presentation has been cut down, but the good news is, I still have a few. This is why it's sold so rapidly. These are brand new today. It's called the Holiday Candle Projector. They come in a silver, in a gold, or a red, but look, if we get the shot overhead, and I know it's coming in a second, on my table here, I'm gonna be able to show you, this projects beautiful, vivid, bright, floating Christmas symbols. There's the bells, snowman, I see Santa, I see the Christmas tree. And what happens is when you've got these on as a candle, it's illuminating up onto the ceiling. So you got to imagine how festive it is when it's, you know, Christmas time, winter time, you turn these on and they're a nice height. They're actually 6 inches tall and they have that beautiful real life scalloped effect around the outside. But on the inside, you have this always moving, always turning table where you can also change out the different effects in there. But look, I'll show you again on the table here as I turn it over. On your ceiling, it will project these wonderful, wonderful symbols. I think you can see it. Yeah, you can. Even with all of our lights on, you can see it. That's how strong it is. Okay, Mr. Jared, producer, how many do we have left? Okay, guys, if you want to order, okay, so, you know, our systems allow us to see, you know, how many have sold and how many are available. We're predicting these will all be sold out within 7 or 8 minutes. It was that popular earlier. I think because it's fun, it's exciting, there's movement, it is festive, and it's original. It's under $20, red, silver, or gold, 3 flex pay, look, over 2,000. And it was only shown for a few moments. Alexandra Baker, you probably knew that would happen. What a red hot item this has been. I mean, geez Louise, I suppose it's because it's different, it's original, and it makes you smile.
It's different, original, it makes you smile. I love all of those sentiments, but honestly, Adam, I think it's because of the quality. Look at how vibrant the images are when they are reflected on the wall. Now, I don't know if you can see me. I'm sitting at my dining room table, very relaxed. I have this pointed to the wall. Can you imagine putting one in front of each of the kids and then dimming the lights and letting them do what I'm doing right now? I'm simply holding this as I'm pointing it to the wall, a bare wall, and just letting that light show, the slideshow, the projection go. And I'm just, you know, seated. But then in front of me, I have 2 more of the candles. And if you look above at the ceiling, can you see those images dancing around right there up in the ceiling? Isn't that gorgeous? Troy, you're doing such a great job capturing this. Absolutely perfect. And I can change the slides. All of those images are floating around. You can see the church, you can see the snowflake. See, one, I have to move it for just a second. Look, see, this one is the snowflake, and then this one has the church and the angels. Look how sweet that is, and all those colors. Oh. And then over here, look, Adam, on this wall, I changed the slide. You're receiving 4 different slides. And this is how you change them. You literally just lift. Can you see how I did that? Yeah. You just lift it, slide it out. Yeah. It's got the little notch. Slide it back in. Yeah. Okay, notch is up. And then watch, candy canes, ornament. And look, if I go in closer, they get a little smaller. Sure. If I pull it out, they get larger. And then, of course, I can point the ceiling.
But Alexandra, I mean, forgive me for saying this, they're so vivid. I've not seen a projector of this size be able to project such a vivid, definitive, colorful, saturated image. I think that's why these are such a great buy. Now remember, they're big and bold. I mean, I was showing it to you just on here, right, on our table. And I'm kind of, you know, I'm close up because I don't have a lot of space here. But you've got to imagine, just like Alexandra is showing, when this is on the ceiling, this is big. This is going to fill the ceiling with Christmas spirit. Okay, with everyone on the phone, there's over 1,200 people placing orders. Gold and silver are most popular. Gold and, oh wow, okay, so it looks like people are buying a couple of these. What would you say, Alexandra? Would you buy more than one of these?
If you plan on giving them to a child and thinking they're going to share, everyone's going to want their own. I just think that for the investment, and you're getting so much fun, you can put one in each child's room or on each child's nightstand. This would be an incredible night light. It's festive. I just think that there's something that would make you fall asleep by watching the images. Instead of counting sheep, you would be watching these twirling, swirling images. It's just something very sweet and fun. And then in terms of a decor element, you pop a couple of these on a nightstand, on a table, you just kind of tuck them, or even in the kitchen. I mean, can you imagine the look on a flat, you know, can I go ahead and move? Because I have a flat white kitchen ceiling.
Right.
If we come into the kitchen, look at this.
Let's see.
Can you see that? Here, I'm going to put it on the ground.
Look at the colors. Alexandra, look at these aren't faded colors. Look at the red bow.
Is that something else? So now we're inside the kitchen and I have this flat white ceiling. Can you imagine just bringing a couple of them into your, and you see, it's just a surprise. This is decor that's not so serious. It's fun. It's a projector. You pop in 3 AA batteries. If you don't want to use batteries, it has a USB port, a USB plug that you just stick that, you know, into the plug. And it doesn't come with the adapter. You just stick it into the plug, and that will charge it. But the quality of the projection to create this rich, deep saturation of color is something else. I'm going to switch them out so that you can see all the images. Look at this here. Let me just. Look at this.
And you get all of these slides, right, Alexandra? You don't have to pay extra
you receive
for these.
The 4. No, you're just choosing what color of the exterior do you want, because you do not look at the snowflakes. Here, I've got them all now. Okay. Look at, isn't this great?
Just so everybody knows, we're looking at 3.5 minutes before sellout, so that clock is a really good guide. 3.5 minutes seems like not a lot of time. It's actually quite a long time. So if the phone is still in the kitchen, you can run and grab it and place your order. If you're online at hsn.com or downloading the HSN mobile app, I've got one for you, but I don't have waitlist or extended delivery, okay? So this is the only chance to be able to get them today. Less than $20. I've never seen anything like it. Something that's so small but so powerful. I say small, remember, it is 6 inches in height. So these aren't the teeny tiny candles. These are larger. Now, the silver, which is really popular, not as popular as the gold. The gold is the #1 seller, and red is doing very well as well. But all of them are winners. And on the inside, you're seeing the magic, how it's working, always moving, turning silently and creating a magical effect on the ceiling. So wherever you put this, it might be in the living room or the kitchen or the entryway, maybe the son or daughter's bedroom, it'll create that wow. Alexandra, we're gonna go back to you. There's well over 1,000 people still placing orders. If you wanna get one for you and one for a family member, of course you can do that. It's on flex of $6.65. This is, I mean, Alexandra, we've seen a lot of wonderful things today, but this is a winner. I'm sorry, this is beautiful, this is fabulous.
You don't have to apologize. I'm having too much fun. I mean, I definitely want to have this. You know, you can move forward and it does one thing, and then you can move backwards, it does another. And let's go back to the ceiling, Troy. I think, you know, because really you're just going to set these down wherever you want them. The reason why I'm in here is because you could just capture on a flat white ceiling. The color saturation is so incredible. I'm just going to set that down. Isn't that gorgeous? Those are all the images weaving together, because I have the 3 candles about 10 inches apart. Look at that.
It's just,
so
it's magical. I mean, really, it's got everything. I'm just watching it like deer in the headlights. Okay, if you want the gold, I have fewer now than 400. If you want the red, I have fewer than 300. Last chance on the silver, if that's the way you would like to go. Alexandra, would you mind showing everybody who's placing their orders now how you changed out the slides? And you said how many slides come along with it?
Sure, join me back here. You're receiving 3 of the slides. It's really very simple, okay? So there's a little notch almost that you can grab. You grab the little notch, and then here is that extra little slide. See, this is what they look like. And when I'm referencing to the little notch, that little right there, and then you just literally, see how simple? And look at the wall. Okay, so you pull it out. My director Mr. Baker is telling me to do it again. And then you just, it's as simple as that.
So take me through what's on each slide. So on the first slide, I've got Santa and the snowman and the bells.
You do. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you've got, can you see?
Candy canes, ornaments, presents. Okay.
Okay. So you see, you pull this out. Now, for me to get the other slides, I have them over here. You pull it out, and then I can just, look at that. Here's the church, and the snowflake, and the angel. And then
I see the chapel, and then now I see all the snowflakes, all the different shapes and all the different colors.
Exactly, and then this exactly all the different shapes and colors of the snowflakes. The colors are so vibrant they're almost neon.
Yeah,
right.
No,
the green and the red are so vibrant they are almost neon. And then here you go.
I mean, that is fabulous. Okay, guys.
And then here you go.
Alexandra, my love, I'm going to say thank you so much for a wonderful presentation and a great product. Holiday candle projector, red just sold out. I have silver and gold in our final quantities. If you'd like to place I like the silver and gold together, obviously. That's a nice kind of the yin and yang of the two together. If you want to place them one in one room, the other in the other. I just think that's going to be a real conversation starter. That's going to create a lot of wows. And just finally, just while I've got this second, just to show you again, I'm showing it up close because I don't have a lot of table space, so you're seeing them small. But you know, as Alexandra did, when you talk about this being on the ceiling, they are big and bold and beautiful and vivid. Sometimes projectors, they're a little bit too, I don't know, faded, wishy-washy. Not with this at all. All right. Thank you for all of your orders and your calls. A flex pay of $6.65. We'll let you know when it's all officially sold out. Still to come in our show tonight, we have our Sun Joe extension cord for all of your outdoor decoration. But what is Christmas without wreaths and without garland? Amy Morrison, you and I were talking about this. Wreaths and garlands can be so expensive unless you're buying it with us.
You're absolutely right, Adam. And how often is it that we're trying to buy new garland, new wreath because one light bulb is out? Or maybe they're not full and they don't look real. How do I hang them on my front door? How do I go ahead and put them on my windows? Well, we have for you from Winter Lane. This is the greenery with LED lights and the remote. Let me go over your options. Starting off here, and again, these are really full. I don't want you to be fooled. You can really open these up. There's actually 2 lines in this wreath, so you've got a lot of foliage here. This is your wreath, the 24-inch wreath. This is your white light, or we have it for you in the multicolored light. Now, they all come with their own remote control, so you can turn the timer on, you can turn the dimmer on. There's all these different modes. And you can see, you can just go ahead and press the mode. Do you want it to twinkle? Do you want it to go ahead and go through? Let's see, there's 8 modes on this. Do you want combination, wave, sequential, slow glow, chasing, slow fade, twinkle, steady on, steady off. Then you can choose the brightness, 15% all the way to 100%. So again, in the wreath, these are available, just so everybody knows, on 3 interest-free credit card payments of $9.98. So we also have this garland available for everybody as well. The garland you choose in the 6 feet or the 9 feet in the multicolored, or you choose it in the white. And again, this garland is heavily flocked. It also comes with the remote. I'll show you, these have little battery packs. I don't know where the battery packs are. This also has the hook right here, so if you want to, you can go ahead and hang this. Maybe you want to do this from your mantle. Maybe you want to do this above the sliders. Maybe you want to do this around windows, whatever the case may be. So again, you can go ahead and stretch all of this out and really open it up. So you choose 6 feet, you choose 9 feet. You choose the multi-light or the white light. So don't wait for the holidays to come and try and find these. Don't wait for the holidays to come and say, my gosh, I don't even know if those lights even work anymore. Get new ones today while we have them. You can see one of the options here, how this is multi, and then how it's going to a slow fade and slowly coming back on. So again, you've got 2. I'll just turn this around so you can see the quality. Or is this glued down? Nope, it's not. So you can see the quality here. So a lot of times when you look at wreaths, and you know this, ladies, there'll just be 1 strand around. See how this has 2 strands around? This also is the battery pack right here, and this goes ahead and takes 3 AA batteries. and you can do combination, wave, sequential glow. They're all written down there, all 9 modes on here. But don't forget, it also comes with the remote control, and the batteries are also included, so you're ready, set, go. Let me double check on that. Oh no, batteries, yes, batteries are included. So you're ready, set, go. Alexander Baker, I love wreaths, but their good ones are expensive, and you don't get all the options like you get with this one.
You know what? This is incredible. I am a major garland person, and I love wreaths as well. And, you know, let's face it, sometimes we want them in so many areas in our home that maybe we want to do some natural and some we want to do artificial, but only artificial if it's done really well.
Right.
And this is by Winter Lane. This is done exceedingly well. I want to show you how I put them up here in these 2 rooms. This is the multi in the wreath. It's 24 inches in diameter. I had to write down the amount of lights. Maybe you can speak to the number of lights. I believe it's 30 lights on the round, 24. Okay, I can't even believe I remembered that. So 30 lights, and you know, these are large bulbs. These are nice and bright. See how they're super bright? And of course, all of the light functions, so I can, you know, have this on steady. I can have it on twinkle, whether it's the white or the multi. So it's choice of. In the garland, I mean, in the wreath, choice of white or choice of the multi. But then you can turn it off, you can turn it on. It has the timer, 6 hours on, 6 hours off. And then, you know, I just want to get in here and show you how I am actually mounting these. But the way I do it is I love the little press and peel stick hooks. So this way, and usually you just want to put them, I just love doing this. Look at that. So the press and peel hooks are just like that.
Yeah.
And then they hang and they don't do any damage. And then you want to take the time to open everything up. Here's your battery pack. You can either tuck that into the greenery. You can, you know, wrap the branch around it to disguise it. I'm not going to spend too much time doing that right now. But here, you want to take your time, open this up. I put the white here over the door. And this, just to give you an idea of what you're looking at home, this is the 6 foot, okay? But right here, Amy, walk over here. This is a large window that I have, and I mounted the 9 foot. So this is the 9 foot in the white, and all I have to do is just with the touch of the battery, I can put that on steady, I can put it on twinkle. You know, the battery pack is down there. Right. So I just point right here. I could turn it off. I can turn it on. I can put on the timer for 6 hours. I can do the different light functions. Oh, look. Isn't that incredible?
But you know what's nice? You could put your own personal touch to it. You can tie a ribbon around it. You can go ahead and put bulbs on it. I'd love to show everybody in the back here the way that we went ahead and decorated our winter wonderland, just to show everybody. Look at the bulbs. We put the gold bulbs on. This is what I do going all the way up the staircase is I go ahead and put my garland back there, and you can see, look at that. I put the bulbs on it, and then a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put even like little spray, what do you call it, the fake snow on top of it. Look how pretty that is. So again, if you're looking to create that ambiance, you can wrap it around it. Don't wait to bring out your garland from last year and the lights aren't working on it. And unfortunately, you know, maybe there's one bulb that's missing, or you don't get the options where you can go ahead and change whether you want the dimmer on or off, or you want this to be twinkle or slow off or slow on. So you've got some options here. So in the wreath that are 24 inches, you've got 30 LED lights in this. You choose the white or you choose this in the multi. Now in the garland, we've got the 6 foot, which will give you 35 LED lights, or the 9 foot, which will go ahead and give you over 50 LED lights. So you just choose your options here. Just so you know, that beautiful garland is $9.98 for you to get home in the 6 foot. It's on sale today for $24.95. So if you're looking for some garland, we've got the garland here available for you. Just choose your side. I know Alexander's showing everybody here. Look again. Oh, see how you changed that up?
Yeah, so, well, this is a different window. We're in the back part of the house now, and look at this. So this is the 9 foot. This has the 50 super bright lights. Wow, that's like a light show. So what it's doing, it's rotating throughout the different light patterns, because all of the patterns are in here. You have the 8 different modes. You can even, if you find that it's a little too bright for you, it has a dimmer feature.
Love
so
it.
I can press dimmer right on there, or I can make it very, very bright if I want to. Easy to mount using the press and peel, and choose white or multicolor.
Thank you so much, Alexander. They're moving us along.
You're welcome.
We appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. So thank you so much. Great job. All right, I know we've saved something very special for the end.
Amy, all of these lights, all of these decor items, what do they need?
They be plugged in.
They need to be plugged in. And that's what we're going to end tonight with, folks. Our Christmas in July special with Amy and I, an absolute essential. And one of those things that typically we don't have enough of or the right type of. This is Sunjoe's latest creation, and boy, have they knocked it out of the park. It's an indoor or outdoor 25-foot extension cord that allows you to have festive fun, allows you to camouflage it, allows it to stand out, rather than it just being like some bright orange extension cord that a lot of us have in a kind of more industrial style. This is fun. This becomes a part of the decor in its own right. Okay, there's a lot to tell you. It's 25 feet long. It has 5 different outlets. They are positioned 8 feet apart to give you wonderful flexibility when you want to plug everything in. I'll go through the colors and tell you what's remaining in a couple of the more popular options. We have orange black. This is, if you think about Halloween, you think about Thanksgiving, this is a great extension cord. I mean, we're going all out. You'd spend $28 on an average extension cord. Let's get a really good one. I have some candy cane, but don't be mad with Amy and I. There's not enough of the candy cane. The candy cane is the red and white. It is amazing. Only a few hundred in the candy cane. If you want your extension cord to kind of blend in, to be camouflaged in with the garden, in with the grass in the front or backyard, we do have the solid green. And then over this way, I like this one as well. This is our red green. So you've got that morphing of color, the red and the green. So red, green, green, candy cane, which is the red and white, or the orange black, $28.75. It's a must-have, an essential, indoors or outdoors. Well, here he is, our Sunjoe ambassador, our dear friend, Mr. Justin Hyatt, standing by. Justin, we talk about the basics. And my friend, you and the team are delivering that with this. It's not just an extension cord, it's the best extension cord.
It's the best. There's no way that anybody has the best extension cord unless you have this one, because as Adam just said, it doesn't just go with everything. It is part of everything. It's part of your seasonal decor. If you have the green one, great, because it does camouflage into the grass. But if you're picking up the green and red, or if you're getting the candy cane color, it camouflages with the seasons. So not only are you picking up an extension cord, you're picking up, as we said, the best, because it's not just the typical extension cord where you plug it in and you have one place to plug it in. You have 5 outlets in one extension cord. So the struggle that we all know of plugging in all of our holiday, whether it's the snowman, the inflatable, or the lights around the house, no more struggle, because when you plug this in, you have every 8 feet another place to plug in anything you want. By the way, this is indoor and outdoor, as Adam said as well, which means this is UL approved to be left out in the rain, the sleet, the snow. You don't have to worry about bringing it in. And by the way, Adam, you were also mentioning those ugly orange cables, those ugly orange ones that really only work when it comes to Halloween. You got to bring those back inside, because they're not UL approved to be left outside in the rain. So unless it's for Halloween, you don't want this one, because this is the holiday killer when it comes to anything when it comes to Christmas and holiday season.
This is, I mean, to your point, Justin, you know, you're getting an extension cord that gives you the durability, that gives you the convenience, that gives you the flexibility, and gives you some added smiles, right? Look at the candy cane out the front yard. No longer is it just a thing that's there. It becomes part of the scene. It becomes part of the setup. Now, inside, you know, you've got a lot of decor items. We just saw Amy with the garland and the wreath and everything else. We've got it all around the house, up the staircase, along the mantle. Well, we've got to plug all of those things in. This, being 25 feet long, really gives you that length. Now, look, we're focusing on Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving and the holidays, of course, but as you're seeing in this video, for every other occasion, you're out and about, you're tailgating, you've got the RV, you want to do some outdoor yard work, this is a fabulous extension cord. So yes, for the holidays, wonderful, but for all year long. And Justin, not to point out the obvious, that you and I, we could go and buy extension cords all day long from, you know, big retailers. You'd spend the same amount of money or more, and they would not be like this.
Just before we went on, I was shopping around. I was like, I want to get a great idea of what you would get for this price. there's nothing out there like this. I mean, if you're wanting to get an extension cord that does just about everything, you've got it in one. And again, 5 outlets. Not only are you getting the extension cord, that on the extension cord, you have every 8 feet another outlet, but you also get that 3 splitter. So you can take this 3 splitter, and if you have that one receptacle outside, you can plug this in that one receptacle. Now you have 3 outlets. Or after you plug in your cord, you can plug in that 3 splitter into the middle of the cord, and now have 3 other extension cords or 3 other cables that you can plug in for all of your lights. Can you do that with any of your other extension cords? I don't think you can, but you can do that with Sunjoe. And not only, I know it's this, we say this a lot, fashion meets function, but does this not the epitome of fashion meeting function? Because it is seasonal. And Adam, you said it too. This isn't just for the seasons. You can use this for all of your lawn equipment, snow equipment. Again, this is UL approved to be in the rain, in the sleet, and in the snow. And a lot of you, maybe even in your garage, if you have any workspaces in your garage where you don't have outlets everywhere you'd like it, you can now have outlets anywhere you want in your garage, and then outside, and even inside, because is it hard to hide extension cords inside your home? Of course it is. But you don't have to worry about hiding them anymore. Now you want to show this off inside the home, Adam.
Well, Justin, you said fashion meets function. The same could be said for my sweater. I could tell you were eyeing this up earlier. I promise you could borrow it later, my friend, okay?
Please. What size is that?
Your size. I promise we'll make it fit. We'll make this fit. I know everybody's been commenting on the sweater. Even Amy said she loved it. Do you love it, Amy?
I like the sweater. I'm impressed.
I can see that look in your eyes. You can't fool
Amy,
me, Miss Morrison.
You didn't order me one.
I promise for next year. Okay, guys, let me tell you what's left because we're very busy. Remember, this is the final presentation of our Christmas in July. Last chance to get it. This is the red green, so red green. If you want green, the solid green, last chance. These two particular. Green or the candy cane red and white, last call if you want either of those colors. Obviously they're just fantastic, they really are. You buy these once and you'll have them forever and a day, but once you've got them, you've got them. And then of course you've got the orange black come Thanksgiving and Halloween. That's going to be amazing. We love the orange and black. So orange and black, red and white, green, or the red and green. The two in the middle though, it's last chance if you'd like to place your order. 3 flexible payments, our best value ever on this. Really anything like it from Sunjoe, and we talk about this a lot, Justin, but Sunjoe, the company, the team, the family behind Sunjoe are always looking for wonderful ways to make life a little bit better. From their vacuums, from their outdoor hoses, they do everything a little bit higher than the norm.
They do. And I don't want people to be fooled by, well, they just threw some fancy colors on it. This is industrial grade extension cord. This is 14 gauge. This is UL approved for indoor, outdoor. And I think that just speaks to the volumes of the quality of this. And that's the true story of Sunjoe. And we talk about making our lives easier. This will make your life so much easier, whether it is for Christmas time or for Halloween or for any of the other holidays coming up, or for any of the other outdoor uses for RVing, or if you're wanting to plug stuff in inside, or whatever you might be using this for, it's going to make your life easier. Now, this will make Clark Griswold envious. There's no doubt about it. If you're the Clark Griswold of the neighborhood, then trust me, this needs to be part of your decor. I want to turn down our lights because I want to show you everything I have plugged in behind me is plugged into just one of this extension cords. Now, this could be indoors again, or it could be outdoors. I'm going to unplug everything, so you can see, and then I'll plug everything back in. This could be your inside, and I want you to think about it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights plugged in into one extension cord. This could be you. You could be the next Clark Griswold, and you could be wearing that beautiful sweater that Adam has too.
Justin, my friend, thanks to you. Merry Christmas in July. We'll see you soon.
All right, sounds good. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Justin. Red, green, red and white, or the orange, black. You got to buy one of these anyway, so we might as well get a good one, right? You got to have a good extension cord. We might as well get a good one, indoors or outdoors. Don't forget that. Thank you for your orders. You're also going to get the splitter along with it, so you can plug in a lot of things in there, that's for sure. With that being said, I'm going this way because, Amy, Christmas is over for us.
I can't believe we got to wait another 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. I was going to say, isn't it? Yeah, but of course it's only July.
It's only July, so we'll do this again in a couple of months.
Will we sing again?
No, never.
Don't ask us about that. That was the
No.
whole story. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Now more than ever, we all need a little extra fun. That's what birthdays are for. Come celebrate our 43rd birthday all month long. Cue to confetti, more deals, more special guests, more new products, more big events, daily surprises, and giveaways galore. 43 to be exact. Some things just get better with age. Find your fun all month long. The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.